Hi, dreamers. This is Lisa Hayes, your host for Dreams for Society, and also a life mind coach with Dreams for You Coaching. And you can find me on my websites, email me at my email addresses. A good one to reach me is L Hayes. I'm sorry, I was going to give you my legal email. No. I've put that on the shelf. May never go back to it. My Dreams for Society email is lisa at dreamsforsociety.com. One word, Dreams for Society. And my coaching is lisa at dreamsforyoucoaching.com. Would love to hear from you. Would love for you to visit my websites. Love for you to subscribe for my free daily dreams, D Dreams. They get you in a good mood each day, I promise. And all kinds of other goodies on my website, Dreams for Society videos. And you can also peruse Dreams for You coaching. So, with that, today I'm just feeling so energized on this Saturday afternoon. It's 1 o'clock here in Indianapolis, Indiana on October 5th, 2019, because I am going to start getting out there, really out there. Okay, so please, whatever you want to do in terms of network, it's feel free to share any of my videos with anyone, and it's icing on the cake if you enjoy them. I'm getting out there for me. As I say in one of my sayings in my book that I wrote, Say, Pray, Play by Lisa Hayes, you've got to gift yourself first in order for it to be an authentic gift. I won't pull the page to give you the exact quote of mine. And because if you try to please everyone else, then you're not really providing that love gift to the universe. It must be something you're excited about and passionate about within yourself. You put it out there in the external. It reflects back to you this beautiful gift. And if you see others loving it, then that's icing on the cake. So when I do this video, and my little Loki can tell you too, yes. When I do this video, hi there, say Loki, hi. This is for me. And both my cats hovered around me just now because they knew, even though it's been weeks and weeks since I got in front of this computer to do this, they just could feel the energy, my excitement. You got to follow your excitement. Okay, so I'm getting with my kitties, and I've got my little scarf going here. I bought this in Italy years ago. We'll try to figure it out. Okay, anyway, you see how this is real organic, and you can laugh along with me. Again, I am loving this energetic. It doesn't matter what I do or say. It's the love space, the love field that is generated, right? It's the love space, love field. Okay. Today, what we're going to talk about in my book, Say, Pray, Play. I know that is Eat, Pray, Love borrowed, but you know what the heck. What the hey by Lisa Hayes. Say, Pray, Play. It's a book of sayings that came to me over the last 10 years. There's about 68 pages, I think. No, 80 pages. I've got more sayings that come to me, and they're not new concepts. They're just the words flowed out in that particular way, and I put them down in my notes over the last 10 years, mostly over the last 4 or 5. And so I finally just put them in a book format. But today, what we're going to talk about are on 2 pages, 52 and 53, these ideas. Okay? Let's see if I can get that so that you can see it. Apply the magic of the 4 A's: allow, accept, appreciate, approve. Follow the 3 C's: complement, cooperate, and collaborate. Okay, so what does that mean? Allow, accept, appreciate, approve. Let's go over allow, accept, appreciate, approve first, okay? Allow, accept, appreciate, approve. Okay, so when I have a challenge, and I think the universe or this matrix or this holographic realm or this external world in which I perceive. I thank it for the challenge so that I may have the opportunity to apply the magic of the 4 A's. And I thank it if it's not that huge of a challenge. So, for example, recently I came back, like I said, from this 3-week epic journey. I think I mentioned that. I'm so excited to be back in the saddle here in Indianapolis. It's a beautiful city with all the trees. I traveled in my cross-country Volvo, cross-country from Indianapolis. I drove to Mount Shasta, California. I stopped in for a few days in Salt Lake City, Lake Tahoe, then Mount Shasta for over a week, met with friends and a conference. It was just epic. And then I came back through Salt Lake City and Estes Park, spent the night at Kansas City, and then Indy. So I had it all mapped out, of course. I'm kind of organized. All my Airbnbs taken care of, and away I go. And it was beautiful. I mean, I had a couple 12-hour driving days. No big deal. I mean, I just listened to music on Spotify. I listened to, I had an opportunity, obviously, to listen to some videos, those kinds of things. So here I am today, going on and on and on. But how do we apply the magic of the 4 A's? We must feel it. We must feel it. So if I get challenged, and I just got challenged a little bit, I thank the Lord that, or the source or whatever, that it wasn't a huge challenge. I mean, I came back to my home. My home was in perfect shape. Everything was good. My flowers didn't even totally die over 3 weeks of really hot 90 degrees weather and hardly any rain. And I couldn't believe that they were still alive. However, I was challenged by my cat sitters. And I got through it, and I realized this is not that big of a challenge. My cats are still okay. No, they didn't get the care that I had paid for and had expected and had requested, yet they are still fine. They're healthy. Clingy, that's to be expected after 3 weeks of me being gone. However, everything is okay. So I thanked my lucky stars, if you want to say that the challenge wasn't that great for me to apply my 4 A's. However, the magnetic pull of this feeling of betrayal and being taken advantage of, and they just took my money and ran, and they didn't care about my cats. They didn't even bring my mail in like I had asked. I mean, it was piled high, whatever. I mean, I was just like, but it was a small challenge, right? A very small challenge. And I wasn't going to get into that pain, shame, and blame and wallow in the victimhood I was feeling and that they were the perpetrators, because it's all energy. When I apply the magic of the 4 A's, I'm allowing this energetic to be played out. This story that I keep rehashing. Oh my gosh, I've got to find new babysitters for my cats when I travel again. And are they going to be trustworthy? Are they going to take advantage of, that magnetic pull that it just wants to just grab you and bring you like a slave into it. And it's just so hard to resist it. It just pulls you in, and you just want to call somebody, blah, blah, blah. I resisted the urge to call anybody. Now, obviously, I'm talking about it on this only for a example, only to give you a real life example of what just happened to me yesterday, and not to complain about my situation, because I've applied my 4 A's. I've thanked the source that, yay, it was a small challenge, and I didn't have to engage in a huge challenge that would take maybe months or years, and maybe never, for me to get to the real unconditional love of this realm, and to accept, appreciate, and approve of it all. The storyline, to accept, appreciate, and approve of my cat sitters, to love them unconditionally. When you just want to go, you want to tell them how frustrated you are, that just amplifies the magnetic pull that brings you into that gunk. It's so strong, isn't it? It's so strong. You want to feel justified for your anger. The anger is the magnetic pull that just brings you into that gunk that just feels horrible. But we're justified, right? We're right. You're wrong. I'm better than you. You're lesser than me. That's the overall trap. The magnetic pull is so strong. Recognize that pull. Say, wait, halt, halt. I'm not going there. I see you. You're not going to do this to me again. The first step is to recognize it, to observe it, to feel that magnetic pull that's pulling you in, making you feel right and they're wrong and that no one understands you. You're a victim and they're a perpetrator, and pain, shame, and blame, and that horrible, miserable situation. How do we get to unconditional love and harmony? How do we flip? We go through the void. And I've talked about this in previous episodes. If you think of the spectrum of emotions and feelings, on the negative side, I call it my left side here, and positive side, right side, it's flipped a little bit for you maybe, and in the middle is the void. So all the negative feelings are on the left and all the positive feelings are on the right. Let's just say misery is the worst, misery and hate, and then joy and unconditional love is the best, okay? We can choose, it's perfectly balanced, 50-50. We can choose any of these emotions and feelings because they're neutral from the perspective of energy. It's just when we identify with them and perceive them as negative or positive that they become that. So obviously, I am programmed to perceive any negative feeling as, so I'm going to want to choose the positive feelings, the joy, bliss, happiness, love, abundance, harmony, all those things. And I wasn't choosing that when I was thinking about my cat sitters, at all. So that magnetic pull wanting me to stay in those negative energies is so strong. That's the program we're in. Go through the middle void and get over to the positive side. Easier said than done, right? Simple but not easy. The way I do it is through the magic of the 4 A's: allow, accept, appreciate, approve. Even if you have to just do a mantra over and over again, which I sometimes have to do: allow, accept, appreciate, approve. There's magic in just saying those words, okay? There's magic in just saying those words. Allow, accept it, appreciate it, and approve it is the hardest for me, right? I allow the situation with the cat sitters. I appreciate it. I accept it. I accept it. Okay, I can accept it. All right. Accept it. Really accept it. Appreciate it? Well, no, they're wrong. They took advantage of me. They spent 5 minutes each visit when they were supposed to, spend a little longer, brushing the cats occasionally and, playing with them, whatever, okay? They weren't even doing anything I asked, and they were just taking my money and ran with it, and whatever. That's how life is, right? I'm still, I'm still not quite there on it. I'm still cleaning and switching everything over to the positive side. Allow. Okay, I'm not going to try to change it. I'm just going to allow it. It's over and done with. Allow. But what I want to do is change my repetitive pattern so that I create a new situation with my new cat sitters, that there's understanding and communication. And if they feel they need to be paid more, I'll pay them more. Whatever is appropriate, and the energy exchange is going to be loving between my new cat sitter and me. So I'm going to stop this old pattern because I've had some issues in my old patterns with cat sitters. And I'm going to start a new pattern that is love and harmony and understanding and respect and cooperation and collaboration and all of those good things that I'm going to get to with the follow the 3 C's. So I want to stop that old pattern and start a new pattern that serves me and serves the new cat sitter. And it's really all up to me because it's the energy I project, and what is reflected back will be this new pattern of wonderful cat sitters. So I'm going to project, allow, accept, I appreciate that my cat sitters took advantage of me. And, because, hey, it's just all energy. And it was a small challenge. And I approve because it's all energy, and I'm here to meet challenges so that I can go from the negative through the void to the positive. And when I've done these magic 4As, I actually get into what's called the Buddhist void, what they call a void, where everything's emptied up and out, there's nothing in there, and it's just beyond joy and love and bliss. It's I can't describe it. It's not white, it's not black, it's not anything. It's just a space. It's a void, and it feels unbelievable. And it's like everything's there, but nothing's there. I can't explain it. And once you get out of it, I find myself on the positive side. And the only way I've been able to get in there accidentally is through really feeling, allow, accept, appreciate, and really, really feel, because it's the heart center that matters. The tools of the words, allow, accept, appreciate, and approve, are just those. It's just like the magic potion, the magic spell or something. It's just a tool to get the heart expanded into this unconditional love. You go through the void, and now you're over on the positive side. Yay! And your story changes. And so, quite frankly, what happened yesterday is I played tennis with a friend of mine, and his son was available to take care of my cats in the future. Yay! I mean, how did that happen? I just allowed, accepted, appreciated, and approved. And the story reflected back to me was supportive and harmonious and happy and in alignment with that energetic of allow, accept, appreciate, and approve. This is how it works. So I've talked about it before. I just wanted to bring that up again. And also, how do we follow the 3 C's? Well, complement, cooperate, and collaborate. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details on this. Complement, cooperate, and collaborate. That's the new way. If we compete, we're not going to have the unlimited amount of energetics to create. If we complement and cooperate and collaborate, it's an infinite world of possibilities at our fingertips. So with that, this lengthy little snippet, I was going to try to be short. Please practice with me the magic of the 4As, allow, accept, appreciate, approve. And when you co-create, complement, cooperate, and collaborate. Till next time, I love you, you love I. Love is the glue that keeps us alive. Imagine, visualize, and create your dreams for society and dreams for you. I love you. Love and joy, Lisa.